Hi everyone, I'm Natalie and welcome to Made by Mum. Today I'm actually going to do the yarn review for the Wendy Attitude. So this is the colour I got. It doesn't have a colour. It doesn't say. It does recommend, oh, there we go, a size 12 needle. I'm actually going to use my only size 12 hook that I have, so hopefully this should work okay. So let's find out. It's really soft, really soft. Let's take it off. I don't normally do it this way, but because of how this has been wound, I reckon I've got to take that off. You do have a free pattern on the inside. Let me see. It's knitted, so that's not going to happen, I'm afraid, guys. Not today. We have got, let's see if I can find the end of this. It's so soft. It's kind of done like a hank. It's how it looks to me. I don't know where the end of it is though. So let's see if we can. It's really fluffy. It catches on itself. So it's going to make for a nice warm garment, that's for sure. But I just don't know where the ends are. Oh, hang on, here we go, look. That seems to be all tied up. This is a real good start, isn't it, guys? Do I dare snip it? I think I might have to. My nice little stalk scissors. Let's see. What's that going to have done? Oh, that was just holding it. This is going to be a great yarn review. It is, it's been done like a hank, but I can't, I think this is where the end of it is, look. Because there's two bits there. Let's see. And my trusty dusty scissors. Let's get rid of the orange bit. Let's see, if I pull the knot I might get somewhere. There we go. Both ends have been tied together. Fantastic. So let me cut this knot out. There we go. Well, that's a downside. And it is done like a hank, I'm afraid, guys. It isn't done like a ball, but the colour changes look good. So from the orange to the purple, there's a little section in the middle. And to the green. They're not very long colour changes, but they are nice. Now, I don't know whether it's to do with the way that it was wrapped, but you get fat parts and you get a really skinny bit every so often. And then another skinny bit that's not as tight. And so on. I think it was just how it's tied. Now, the composition of this, now let me figure out where my camera is. If you can see, which you probably can't, it's like it's netting that's been rolled into a tube. But the effect of it looks absolutely brilliant. So, let's see, how is this going to crochet up? So I'm just going to do a chain. It's smooth enough on the hook, which is nice. And I'm using a 12, and that's how it's turning out with a 12. Looks like a hair braid. But it's going smooth enough on the hook. I love the colour changes, it looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic. I do like. Right, I'm going to do a few rows, see what it's like, and then I shall be back with you in a moment. Hi, I'm back. Now, I've done a row of each, a row of each. So I've done single crochets, and then I've done some half double crochets and some double crochets, just to see the definition of the stitch. And I like the half doubles and I like the doubles, and I do like how the singles have turned out. Now I thought it'd catch on itself as you were pulling it from the ball, but it doesn't. There's no tangles, it just comes straight up. It's fantastic. Now the big test. Let's see if it can frog. And it frogs as smooth as any other yarn, but it works up like roving. And because it's fuzzy, if you can see the fuzz on that, which I hope you really can, it's really fuzzy, so I thought it'd catch on itself, and it doesn't at all. It's great. So frogging the half doubles, which is where mine, when I'm frogging like a roving yarn, that's where it catches, is in the half doubles, because it's 3 loops and not just 2 and 2. Singles, and there's a little bit of catching in the singles, but it's not stopping. There are a few. You can't go quick when you're frogging a single because it doesn't, it just catches. Look, I hope you can see the sun's decided to come out. It's catching. Now unless that's because I go through the back loop when I am crocheting. If you go through the top loop, it might not, but I go through the back loop when I'm working into a chain. It just keeps my work nice and tight. But there's a little bit of sticking, but then once you get to the chain to frog the chain frogs just as easy as the rest of it. It is just the singles that it has trouble frogging. It's a little sticky, but that is just because it is a really fluffy yarn. All in all, it's a really nice yarn. It's really soft. I would not hesitate to put that on my around my face. Let's have a look. It's 98%, no it's not, it's 89% acrylic and 11% nylon. It says you can machine wash it, and approximately there are 86 yards. Oh, one second that, guys. The postman decided to knock on the door. As I was saying, it is a really, really soft, nice yarn. The pattern on the inside is for a knitting pattern for a cowl. I'm going to just see how much. I think it's a 1-ball cowl. Yes. Oh, it's actually described as a hank. I do apologise. It says you only need 1 hank to make the cowl, and it is a very nice looking cowl. There's no picture of it. It's great. I bought mine from my local boys store, the one that I absolutely love. And it was £3.99 per hank, and I got 2, thinking I'd need 2 hanks to do a project with having such few yards. But I reckon I could get a nice hat, a nice crocheted hat out of this if I do a toque, or you could do a cowl as it's mentioned in the pattern. So I'm not quite sure where else you could find it. I shall have a look. I think Wool Warehouse may have it. I'm not sure. I'll have a look online. If I can find anywhere else it is, I shall pop a link in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I hope to do some more again in the future. Thanks. Bye.